Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education.
Great chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And now the breakaway. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Musiala, nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide, showing good feet. Ball is over the line. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely intercepted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Musiala, Raul, engages and forces him off the ball. Raul made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Threads one in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Musiala. Raul could try cutting inside here. Cleared away. Havertz! And he's gone long. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Still goalless. It's a searching pass.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Costa Curta. Now it's Vieri. And it's Musiala. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that has left him in a heap. Beckenbauer with a definite foul there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Oh, sweet feet. Costa Curta receives it in a... climbs up big! No, not the best of headers. Buongiorno. Bellanova. Italy finding their passes. And he's managed to get free. And this is Vieri. It's Vieri! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Vieri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Italy with the corner, they're first. Insigne plays it short. Lorenzo Insigne. Can he finish? Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Germany have the chance to go the other way. Germany upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Musiala, Undav might just make this. Oh, it's Del Piero. He's got away. Has a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's picked out the run. Great ball, and he's in here. Del Piero! Goal, Italy! The breakthrough strike. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Driving on and making good progress. Danilo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Joelinton. Skims one in. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo has it in a wide position. Well, they can break here. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
In with the challenge. Throw it. And that's definitely not his best. Lorenzo Insigne. And it's Del Piero. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Rafinha. He's in a great position here. Felipe Anderson will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing, because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Still goalless at the moment. Bellanova making good progress on the right-hand side. Joelinton. Quality ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Brazil trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Tonali. Vieri looks to get on the end of this. Bellanova. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bruno Guimaraes. Tries to pass it through. Oh, super ball! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Vieri. And that's shot, surely! Oh, great low ball in.
Oh, that really should have found the net. The service was faultless, and I'm going to leave it there.
Thiago Silva. And Gabriel. And it's Joelinton. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And he shoots! Goal! Brazil! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Vinicius Junior demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bastoni.
Italy truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Bellanova. Joelinton.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rafinha, he's found a way through. Opts to play it back. Played out wide. And it's Danilo. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Vieri. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Raspadori. Looking to play him in. And the finish! There's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish. And there is the half-time whistle. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Italy really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Italy are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Brazil get the second half started.
Italy clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, what's he done? He's had a shot! And he's done it!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Italy get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Tonali, Vieri. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Italy clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's running through. Oh, what a ball! And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and when you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Iker Casillas, Jim, a man considered amongst the greatest ever when it comes to goalkeeping.
Yeah, and it's all the more impressive given that he's relatively short for a keeper, Peter. But he makes up for it with his agility, his laser focus and the ability to live up to the big occasion. Also, don't forget the way he exerts control, despite not being particularly outspoken. That is something else too.
Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rosicki will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yaya Toure. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Totti. Bergomi. And it's Puyol. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Messi. Messi carries the ball down the right. Decent chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Aberdeen with the corner, they're first. Kvaratskhelia goes short. Very nicely done. Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot! Oh, nice, just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Aberdeen replying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Totti. Now that's well seen too. Shoots! And he's done it! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Jordan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Drogba. Vinicius Junior looks to get on the end of this.
Aberdeen really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Has a look and place it forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Totti. Platini. Now it's Platini. They've won a corner. Jordan have their second corner now. He's got tall. Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's running through. He's through and all along. Drogba! And he hits the net. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Aberdeen grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cannavaro.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He is just caressing the ball. Mbappe. Kvaratskhelia. Puyol. Looks to the other side. Caceres. Thuram. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's found a way through. Platini. Good, strong midfield running here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Drogba. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's shifting. There's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we hit half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Substitution on the field, number 10, Baggio.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Number 9, Messi.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great ball, and he's in here. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Messi. A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. It is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Platini gets it away. And Messi! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
He's picked his way through. That's a shade optimistic. There could be trouble here. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Messi, nice-looking ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Thuram
does really well to win the ball there. Now there's a fine ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rosicki. Nice interception, well timed. Well read, nice interception. And it's Totti. He might be in here! He's through here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, no question, that's a foul. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rosicki. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely aimed pass. Pepe calmly anticipates. And here's Mbappe.
That's good play from him.
And this is Drogba. Messi. Messi! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Thomas Rosicki. Number 8, Platini. Coming on the field.
Del Piero with the short one.
Targets. Number 5.
And they've got a throw.
Substitution.
And he's managed to gift it back.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Czech claims comfortably. Now, can they get him away? Del Piero. Oh, that's fabulous. Del Piero with the cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Totti. Pullet pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Now it's Dembele. That's a good run he's making there. Now it's Drogba. And he shoots!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
There will be 1 minute.
Del Piero. Hoisted in. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Dembele, and this is Pullet, and that's that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side. to find a winner. Drogba claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
We're about to announce today's
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Aberdeen can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Now that looks a decent ball. Ferdinand makes the interception. Now he's off and running. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Leicester calmly anticipates. And he's gone looking for safety. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, it's Ibrahimovic! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ibrahimovic is offering a right smile there.
Now it's Messi. Hullet. Oh, well played. Platini. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. It's a pretty loose pass. Leicester promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Scholes. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And the pass is intercepted. Vieira.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Aimed beyond the defence. It's played through for him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Looking for a runner. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Keeper's got good distance on that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Scholes. And this is Pele! Great ball, and he's in here! Oh, the ball's gone astray. Pele! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Moved on forwards. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Cruyff. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide, and that's been repelled.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Bullish header! Has another go! He's delivered all right!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
After 42
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Looking for options for movement. And this is... There's the shot!
There will be
Vieira is there to clear. And Dijk deals with that comfortably. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So off we go once more.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And this is Pele. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Scholes plays a sharp little ball here.
Pretty robust defending.
Nicely weighted ball. Shevchenko gets flagged offside. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, that's a key interception. Scholes looking to play him in. Pele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's been slipped through. He's having a shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Great vision. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that pass just didn't quite work. Manchester United still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And Dijk clears it away. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on to replace him is number 17.
The most accurate pass.
Substitutions taking place.
Just about up to the hour now. Pele. And it's Scholes. Looking for the run. No, it's come to nothing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Right, Shevchenko. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Decent chance! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And very quickly, he's through, it's one-on-one! Real chance! That's another chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Substitution for Manchester United, number 20.
There's going to be another change here.
Number 11.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
7.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through.
Number 14, Iniesta.
That pass isn't the best. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Can he get on the end of this? Bale. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, good-looking ball. Succumbs to the pressure. And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Now it's Del Piero. And this is Mohamed Salah. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Lacking in accuracy.
Carlos will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Tries to pass it through. Rummenigge shapes to shoot. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
That's going to go a long way. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Back would it go? And he shoots! It's there! And they are right back within touch! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Manchester United give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. That's a sharp pass. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
There'll be
Iniesta.
5 minutes added time.
Over to the left. Dembele. Knocks it into space. Now this could be a chance. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Taken back almost at once. Oh, his big chance! Must be! Plenty to aim at here. Great chance! Oh, taken with style! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Madrid blast themselves into a... And Del Piero! And that is the last effort of the game. Manchester United have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area...
Your reflections then. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course...
It's Pele! Oh, it's hit the post!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's had it taken off him. Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. Nice interception, well timed. Watching, there's very little room for debate when it comes to Andrea Pirlo's legacy in the game of football. He made that deep-lying creative position his own.
Although I believe it was something that happened almost by accident.
Pretty happy accident.
Yeah, it seems he started out as a number 10, but he didn't have the necessary pace or physicality, so he just dropped deeper. Now his game is all about stepping up at the right time, picking the most perfectly measured through balls, and he's nailed it.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pirlo. That's a lovely, neat pass. Quarter of an hour played. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Threads one in. Pull it. And the ball is out of play. And it's Michel Platini. And this is Luis Suarez. Scholes. Del Piero. Oh, facing up to his ad. And he's had a hit! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Rummenigge.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to...
Has a shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Toure is there, and he can pick it up. And it's Del Piero. He's got away. Del Piero! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And here's Del Piero. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nicely aimed pass. Nicely weighted ball. Scholes in acres of space out wide. And pull it! Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And this is Scholes. Platini. That's a cute ball. Neatly clipped into space, and he's found the way past. Chance! And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Platini with a real chance here.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Platini! Decent hit from there. Now it's Pele. Platini. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Luis Suarez. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though... it's come to nothing. He's having a shot! Manchester United have reclaimed it. Can he get on the... Lovely bit of skill. Oh, they could be caught out here. Goes for a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Manchester United with their first... Leicester is there to clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Out of play for a throw.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely worked. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Leicester. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And if you do have a chance today,
what have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think we need the stats to be on the screen to tell us about the pass completion rate, which has been obviously a letdown in this first half. All too often we've seen players